Treaty of Paris. The Treaty of Paris was found in Paris, obviously, and signed on January 14th, 1782. Benjamin Franklin, John Jay, and John Adams were three Americans that were involved with the signing of the treaty. Britain reorganized 13 colonies to be free and independent states. Also, freedom and independence for the people was a primary goal of the treaty. Richard Oswell represented the British at the signing, and this is the picture of what happened in the last picture, or slide. The treaty and alliance with France. This picture is obviously the United States flag and the French flag, representing their joining together. Why did the French form an alliance with the Americans? To create an alliance with the U.S. and the France to fight against Great Britain. The Treaty of Alliance with France was in 1776. Congress also sends diplomats to France, and the American diplomats were Benjamin Franklin, Silas Payne, and Arthur Lee. Also, the treaty was signed on February 6, 1778. The Constitution of the United States was in 1717, and ratify means sign or give formal information to official valid. The Constitution was ratified on June 21, 1788. The federal government had more power because they had authority, and that is why. Who had more power between the federalist government and the state. The problem with the who had more power, the states could say one thing, but the federal had to approve. Therefore, if the federal didn't have to approve, the states would probably be more powerful at that time period. George Washington as Commander-in-Chief, 1775. George Washington was chosen as chief because his previous military experience and the hope that a leader from Virginia could help unite the colonies. Did George Washington receive pay for his position? George Washington refused for his pay, therefore he was not paid. The Articles of Confederation were in 1777. The Articles of Confederation were written on March 1st, 1781. The original purpose for the Articles, they created a loose confederation for sovereign states and a weak central government, leaving most of the power with the state governments. The Federalist Papers, 1788. Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay. 85 were written, and yes, published was the name. The name means in order or to locate additional letters in the publication, and it came from Roman consuls. Number 84 means certain federal miscellaneous objections to the consolation considered and answered. Federalist means to advocate or supporter, and they support federalism. The Declaration of Independence, 1776. The goal and purpose of the Declaration was to explain to foreign nations why the colonies had chosen to separate from Great Britain. Who was asked to help draft the Declaration? It was John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Robert R. Livingston, and Roger Sherman. How did the Declaration help other countries? It could make an official alliance with France and obtain assistance in the war against Great Britain. The Articles of Confederation, realistic outcomes of the Articles of Confederation. The Congress was bankrupt for a short time, and paper money was basically worthless.